Hello friends, this is not my house, but I wish it is. I've been putting off this trip for a while. I've been trying to redecorate my room and stuff, so that's what we're going to do today. Maybe we'll get something, maybe we won't. I'm in the market of like a bookcase or something, so that's the plan. Because I have a lot of trinkets and things that I kind of want to like hide. I want that minimalistic vibe and just make the room look simple because I have a lot of stuff and it's too much. So come with me as we journey through Ikea and try to get the stuff we actually need and not the stuff we actually want. So I do like this cabinet. The only problem is it's unavailable. So we are on the market to find something similar to that in which I can put my stuff away and also have it all together, if that makes sense. I do also like this kind of like setup here where it's like half like museum vibes and then half that I can like hide something. So I can put like extra stuff there. The only problem is it's kind of tall. And I do like this pegboard here, and in case I want to like display like little things, but at the same time, it's kind of hard being like a minimalist, but also wanting to showcase your stuff. So that is the dilemma that we are facing today. This is kind of ideal that I had with like two hanging bookshelves, like wall shelves there, and then maybe like a small mirror, and then this kind of like open bookshelf, or I could have it closed. I'm not sure yet, but I do like this compartment because it's like a drawer on wheels that I can like hide stuff away in case I have like filming equipment and stuff, but also showcase my stuff. So this kind of setup might just be the concept I'm actually looking for. I think also the biggest thing is that this measurements, like this 31.5, which is this whole thing, I think it's the right amount of space that I'm actually looking for in between my door, which is the main thing that I needed, was like as long as it's narrow enough for my door and my hamper and stuff before my room. So I think we might be looking at a good one. Do you guys know how many materials these rattan things cost in Animal Crossing? It's a lot. I'll tell you that. It's a lot of materials in Animal Crossing. So I actually have this Vitso shelf unit back home in Texas in my old room. You remember like the old vlogs, and I love it a lot. I have it in white, and it's I think like a 2 or 3 tier one, and I love it. I love it. I love it. The only problem is it gets really dusty, and it's so annoying. Like, and it's not just on the glass; it's like the whole entire frame. And I wish that I could have brought it here because it would make so much easier. I didn't have to buy anything, but at the same time, it does get really dusty. It is really annoying. And so maybe if I put a mat on there, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but then it kind of like ruins the look if you put something over glass that's meant to be there, because otherwise you would have just gone on a normal bookshelf. But this was definitely the option. It's just unfortunate. So we keep looking. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. So this is the Bagabo. I don't know if I like looked into it earlier, but it's actually a really nice one. It has like a little mini drawer here that I can put stuff. I can put stuff here. I can display stuff here if I want it. And it has this little cupboard here so I can like hide stuff. And if I stand, I'm 5'2", so if I stand, I can also be a little bit like waist high. So in case I want to put like my little landing trays here, I could put like, I don't know, magazines, whatever. I think this would be perfect. And then I can also put like a mirror, like how we saw earlier, on top, and then like 2 other shelves, or 1. Doesn't have to be 2 because I'm tiny. So I think this is good, and it's only $50. So this might be the option, and I really like that. I think it would be nice if this was covering this, or if there was a way that you could switch this to covering this, like on one side, because sometimes I do like the asymmetrical look, sometimes I don't, but this is a pretty good option. We shall see. I still need to look around. We have to give everybody a chance, guys. POV, you're me opening my cabinet for the finest china. But it's just my Smeesky and Pop Mart collections. No, but serious talk, I love the rattan that's going around, like these 2 cabinets, all the other stuff in the beginning. Like, it's giving Philippines, like, tropical vibe, and I miss that so much. So another option I explored was obviously wall shelves, not this kind, but actually these kinds. I've seen these in my lifetime so many times. I think they're really, really nice, and I know people use it for desks or like landing spaces, like you know when you drop your keys off and you put it in here at home, like you get to the entryway. So that was a consideration. It's the Ecby Alex. I thought about getting this, but I think this might be too wide for my door. So I also considered this as like an option, like this one, or even this rattan one. This would be nice too, because again, Philippines vibes, love that. I'm leaning more towards something like this, only because it has more tier shelves. It could be nice, but I don't know why it's green. I would have to paint it white because aesthetic. So that could be a possible option in case I don't find something. At least I have something like this that I can put all my little pop marts in, unless I want to like hide them, because I don't want to put them all out because they get dirty. But we consider our options. We consider our options. Yep. Now this goes crazy. Look at this. Amazing. This would be the ideal setup. This computer is actually really huge, this desk, but ideally, this would be nice. The thing I like most about this is this little cart here. Like, look at that. It's like for your PC. And it goes on wheels, so I could never, like, if I need to move it, and it has like a thing on top so I can like put stuff, I can, and it's so convenient. Because sometimes I have the problem of like, I just put everything on my desk. I do have a little side table, but that's mainly for my lamp. But if I had this with my PC, I wouldn't have a problem. And I could just put my little drinks there. I have more room for activities and actual work on my desk sometimes, so this is nice. Now they just need this in white. I need that in white. For the aesthetic, guys. I mean, obviously, right? I love that they have a monitor, like arm thing, and also one for the laptop, because sometimes I just need my laptop to be propped. Like, look at that. That's so convenient. Guys, another rattan item, and it's on wheels. We love that. Even though it's super expensive, Ikea is absolutely killing it. All right, we have made it to the shopping area, and I'm trying to see as to what things I want to get. I just finished in the showroom. Oh, hello.
Shopping with the camera?
Huh?
You shopping with the camera?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
What did you buy it?
It's a brand called DJI. It's the one that makes the drones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they have like a tiny camera version.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for. I'm sorry for not.
Oh, no problem. It's really expensive now, but if you get a good deal, you should definitely get it. I've had this for like 2 years, and I really like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like my favorite camera of all time.
You can take a picture for everything.
Oh, you can take pictures with this too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I have a magnet in the back. That's why it's sticking like that.
Yeah.
So it can I can put it wherever I want in case I don't have like a
Reset the man.
yeah in case I don't have like a tripod.
I want one of those. You know.
Oh, a microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from the same brand. Yeah, it was like in a bundle. Also, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
So we. Oh, thank you. You too. Okay, so I am at the storing food area, and I'm trying to find glass ones because there was a pack that actually came in 3 for the plastics, but then the thing about plastic is it will warp, and I need the glass to, in case like I don't eat lunch on time or whatever, it like maintains the temperature of the food. So I'm going to get that instead. Okay, here we are. Perfect little shape. So I'm gonna get probably 3 of these because I work 3 days a week, so I'm gonna do that, and then probably get like a waterproof sticker, just so like in case I get confused of like who's what in the house, I have like a label on them. Okay, first purchase. Wait, I didn't even check if they had like cracks and stuff, but I don't think they do. They should be fine. All right, everyone, I just turned the corner and we found our throws. So we got the beige ones, white ones, and we got gray. So I want one in my car, ideally, because sometimes I do take naps, as like I mentioned, and sometimes I do change my clothes. So it would probably be the most ideal to get a gray one over a white one. Something that it's not too hot because we live in Southern California. It's still, you know, relatively warm. I did think about this cool checker print, which is, I believe, this one right here. It looks pretty cool. So we got that. So maybe this could be a potential. I don't want anything necessarily with little tassels because I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Oh, I should probably also take into consideration that I also eat in my car, so I'll have to do that. So either the one I just showed you or probably this one. This one's pretty cool. So the criteria again is I can't get it dirty, so it can't be white. It has to be dark enough so that I can use it as a curtain, but it also can't be too hot that I'm sweating in the car. So I think we either have this or this one. What do you guys think? Comment down below which one you thought I got. I actually don't even know what I'm gonna get. I do like this sweater vibes. Really, really cool, like cable knit sweater, but I fear that it might be too hot, so probably shouldn't get that. And we don't want a colored one, only because I feel like it might get stolen. So we got decisions to make. Guys, I just saw another rattan item, and it's a dog bed. That is so cute. Look at that. Simba could literally, I could buy that for him for Christmas and he could sit outside with that and that'd be like the cutest thing. All right, we have been walking for quite some time and I think the verdict is they are killing it with the rattan items. Do you see this? Like, look at this beautiful rattan mirror. I really, really want those, if anything. But to the more important stuff, what am I going to do with the bookshelf idea? I don't know. I really don't. I do have a mirror in my room already, so it kind of defeats the purpose as to why I'm going to get a mirror. Like, I shouldn't, so I don't know. I don't think I should. I really shouldn't. But I think I'm settled on like the bookcase idea that we saw in the first clips. So I'm leaning more towards that. I do want to put wall shelves, but I don't want to drill. Because the problem is, what if I end up hating all of that? What if I end up changing up my orientation of the room? What if I put my bed somewhere else? Then I have to remove all the stuff that I nailed. And I don't want to do that because I already did that with command strips. Or it wasn't command strips. It was actually like these adhesives that came with the shelves and it did not turn out right. So to avoid all that, we're going to be definitely using command strips. And I do see some wall shelves that I do like. And I actually do see some clear ones. They'll be a little bit longer and probably better than the ones I had before. So maybe those. But yeah, I think I'm settled on the Billy bookshelf idea that had the pull-out drawer in the bottom. That way I can like hide certain stuff. Because while I did want to conceal all the stuff that I want to conceal, I did want to showcase some stuff, you know, like that's the part of the room. So I think we might be settling on that. Now in terms of the wall shelves, we do have some like free stuff over here that I kind of see, so I might end up doing that instead of drilling stuff, which is nice, but again, if I wanted to change the orientation of my room, it would not be helpful if I did that. So I think that is the plan that we're going to do. And even if I don't walk away with anything, at least, again, I had certain idea as to what I potentially wanted. Okay, so we are at the wall shelves right here. We do have, sorry for the screaming, there's like a lot of children screaming here tonight. Anyways, we have these wall shelves that are very popular, and I could put a bunch of command strips, like those 20-pound ones that I really like, that really held up really well and do not mess up your wall unless you peel it off right, and they're Velcro, so that's pretty cool. So I might get like two or one of these. These are 21 inches, so I could probably do like at least like the longest one, like a 30-inch or two. That way, like I could stack stuff. The only issue with these kinds is like if I have like the magazines, I can't lay them flat. I have to make them face forward. That was also another problem because I actually had vinyls. I have a few vinyls in my room, and because they're standing a little bit forward when they're on these kind of shelves or the clear ones I had before, I feel like the album art would kind of like warp, and I don't really like that. They need to lay flat, especially they're on a disc, so it's like an idea I could have or not even pull through. I do see that here they actually have it upside down, so that's another concept that I could try if I wanted like a flat laying surface. And then I could also get like museum gel, and if I want to put my figurines there, I could also do that. It really all depends because I do want to bring my eventual queen mattress that I have from my apartment here, but I don't know how much that's gonna cost, and with that, like how much it's gonna affect my room in the terms of like where I could fit so much stuff, right? But I don't know. What, guys? You are like not even following me as I was yapping. That's crazy. All right, everybody, we finished paying for our stuff, and surprise to no one, I did not get a bookcase, so perhaps next time, but I'm going to do a quick haul before I need to go home. I got some magazine, like, inserts. Does that make sense? Like, when you put your magazines in, like, containers, they come in a pack of 2, so I got some white ones because I have a lot of magazines, and, like, I need to put my iPads and other things somewhere to, like, hide stuff, so we got that. And then I finally got the blanket for my car, so it's this one. It's a little bit lighter than the other one, so I didn't want to be too hot. So it is a darkish gray checkered one. And then I got 2 of these baskets, which you probably saw in my thing earlier. But I went to like the discount section and they had 2 of them and they're still pretty good. So 2 for the price of 1, perfect enough. I'm going to use them as burr baskets for my friends for this winter. And then I did get my little Tupperware, my glass Tupperwares, as you guys saw earlier. I think I've gotten them before, but they're pretty standard glass ones. So I will be using them for my baon or my lunches for work, and it'll be nice. But yeah, that is it for my IKEA haul. We did not truly get what we wanted, which was a bookshelf, but you know what? That's okay, and perhaps we may come for another visit to IKEA. Obviously, I'm not staying in the house like permanently at some point in my future, so I can't like put things in the walls. I don't want to mess it up. I just, like I said, like patched up whatever I did to the walls before, which is not too bad, but still, like I need to like pick something that will not be like putting screws in the walls. I need it to be temporary and safe, and also something I will end up liking for a long time. So definitely don't want to get buyer's remorse by buying a bookshelf that I actually do not want. And I think eventually I would like to send my IKEA Alex drawers that I have back home here, so that will actually help a lot in terms of like organizing stuff. But this is it for the IKEA vlog. Very random, but it's always fun coming here and looking around and trying to not buy stuff, and also trying not to get buyer's remorse and thinking wisely of what I want for my room in the future. But I think it's a pretty good haul. Definitely going to use it all for future stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in another vlog soon, hopefully. Something different. I need to do something more like, I don't know, different. I don't know, I've just been like a lot of vlogs, but it's okay. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.